10 best Steph Curry's night-night celebration moments. Of all the players in the NBA, few are as terrifying as opponents to watch your favorite team face as Steph Curry. Every second he's on the court is stressful. With his constant off-ball movement and the never-ending threat of destruction, you can't help but hold your breath every time he has the ball. At any moment, Steph has the capability to pull up and bury dagger 3 after dagger 3 right in your face. When Steph is on a roll and finally delivers the death blow, we all know what comes next, the night-night celebration. Nothing feels more defeating for opponents than seeing Steph bust that celebration out. It's safe to say that among all the player celebrations we see, none rival Steph Curry's night-night. Here are the 10 best night-night celebrations from Curry that you won't want to miss. Number 10, Golden State Warriors versus the Denver Nuggets, starting with one of Stephen Curry's most iconic night-night moments. It was a heated match in a clutch moment against the Nuggets. Steph Curry was in full-on superhero mode. With just 45 seconds left, the vibe was tense, and you could feel the energy in the arena. As defenders closed in, Curry dribbled like he was at a dance-off, creating just enough space to make his move. He drove to the hoop and laid it up with finesse, putting the Warriors ahead by 5. Then came the moment we all live for. He threw his hands up and did the iconic night-night celebration. Best way to tell them that game over. The crowd erupted, and you could see the joy on his face. It was pure magic. Number 9, Golden State Warriors versus Houston Rockets. On a hype night against the Rockets, Steph Curry was an absolute sniper. As the clock wound down, you could feel the tension building with defenders breathing down his neck. Curry pulled off this insane fadeaway 3 that seemed so fire. You just knew it was going in the moment he shot it. Like, did he just make that? The crowd went wild, and he turned around grinning from ear to ear. He threw up his classic night-night celebration, and everyone lost their minds. Number 8. Celtics versus Warriors, wild overtime ending. In this wild overtime thriller against the Celtics, Steph Curry was the ultimate clutch player. With seconds on the clock, he received the ball and instantly turned into a bird. He pulled up for a deep three-pointer like it was the most casual thing ever, and you could just feel the collective gasp from the crowd. Swish! It was nothing but net, and the arena erupted like it was the 4th of July. Then with a signature night-night gesture, he signaled the game was over and the Celtics were done. The whole vibe was electric. Everyone was high-fiving and cheering like crazy. Number 7, Warriors versus Nuggets. Once again, Curry turned up the heat against the Nuggets. With the clock ticking and the game on the line, he was like calm. He had the ball, and the defenders were closing in like it was their last chance. But instead of panicking, he made this slick move, driving left and finishing with a beautiful layup that had the crowd screaming. You could practically hear the collective yes as he strolled back on defense, looking all kinds of cool. That moment felt electric. You could see the confidence radiating from him. It was a textbook example of Curry's ability to remain calm when others would panic. His poise shone through. And it was moments like these that earned him the nickname the closer, as he delivered when it counted most. Number 6, Warriors versus Grizzlies. In a thrilling Warrior versus Grizzlies game, Stephen Curry once again proved why he's the ultimate closer. With 53 seconds left after several offensive rebounds, Klay Thompson passed the ball back to Curry. He calmly drained a deep 3, sealing the game. As the shot fell, commentator Mark Jones declared, "Time of death," capturing the final blow. Curry then broke out his signature night-night celebration, showing them that the game was over, adding another memorable moment to his growing list of clutch performances. You could feel the excitement all around, like everyone was in on this incredible moment. Number 5, GSW versus Memphis Grizzlies. During a thrilling Game 2 against the Grizzlies, Curry was a straight-up legend. With 53 seconds on the clock and the game on the line, he got the ball, and the whole arena leaned in, holding their breath. He dribbled, then with that iconic flick of the wrist, launched a three-pointer that was like poetry in motion. The sound of the net swishing sent the crowd into a frenzy, and Curry instantly threw his hands up in that classic celebration, night-night. You could feel the rush of excitement and relief all at once. It was like a collective heartbeat in the stadium. Number 4, Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. In a high-stakes game against the Rockets, Curry again became a literal superhero in the final moments. As the clock ticked down, you could see him sizing up the defense, calculating his move. Then he pulled up for a three-pointer from way beyond the arc, and you just knew it was going in. It felt like time had stopped as the ball sailed through the air in nothing but net. The crowd erupted in pure chaos, and Curry celebrated with his iconic night-night gesture once again. Number 3, Golden State Warriors versus Sacramento Kings. In a heated clash against the Kings, Curry was ready to steal the show. With the game on the line, he got the ball and the tension in the air was thick. As Andrew Wiggins set a screen, Curry created space and pulled up for a deep three-pointer that felt like a dagger. The moment it swished through the net, you could practically feel the roar of the crowd lift the roof off the place. He flashed that signature night-night gesture. The fans were going wild, high-fiving and celebrating like crazy and praising his ability to deliver when it matters most. Number 2, Stephen Curry points at his ring finger versus Celtics Game 6. During Game 6 against the Celtics, Curry turned up the drama and the heat. With the crowd buzzing, he received the ball and, without hesitation, drained a deep three-pointer that felt like a knockout punch. As the ball went through the net, he pointed at his ring finger, showing everyone he was ready for another championship. He didn't do night-night, but did this brutal enough, put a ring on it pose. Coming in at number 1, Boston Celtics versus GSW. This comes at the top of our list, the most legendary moment against the Celtics again. In an unforgettable showdown against the Celtics, Curry delivered a legendary moment that fans will talk about for ages. With time running out and the game on the line, he got the ball and surveyed the court like a hawk eyeing its prey. With a defender closing in, he pulled off a killer step-back three-pointer that hung in the air for a heartbeat before swishing through the net. The Warriors clinched the game 132-126 with Curry racking up 33 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. The whole stadium exploded with cheers, and Curry threw up his iconic night-night gesture in the most iconic way. This was a huge win for Curry and reminded everyone why he's one of the best in the game. So, what's your favorite Steph Curry night-night moment? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this countdown of Curry's best celebrations, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting NBA content.